Guys, I'm going to bring you a new 0.A.D video. So today I will present you my way to hunt. Uh, that's a kind of tutorial, and I will start with fleeing animals. So animals who run away when you shoot at them, like deers or camels. And also let's start with deers. Come on. Okay. So first a classic starting. So women and bushes, cavalry and chicken, soldiers on wood. One of them will build um, a deposit, and another will build a house. Sorry. So I will now, yeah, I'm training 5 women. This woman will go on wood. Thanks to this, I will have a good wood income, and it will allow me to train a lot of cavalry. So this farmstead is close to bushes and also close to deers. So it will be better for an optimal hunting. And now I'm actually training cavalry, and they will gather food on those animals. So the point, as I told, is to go behind them because they will run away when you will shoot at when you will shoot them. So you go just behind, you go behind, and you shoot them. Thanks to this, the the fleeing animals will go closer to your deposit. So that's really better. Your units will have to work really less to bring food back to the deposit. As now, as you can see, that's better to go behind than to shoot them by front. Okay, so this was for deers, and I will show you camels hunt right now. Okay, so now I will show you how to hunt camels. So camels are fleeing animals as deers, so it's exactly the same way. But camels are a better food income, food source, because they represent really a lot more food. Also, I really advise to hunt camel when you see you have some. And as you can see, they are just here in the corner. That's a good group of a big group of camels. So that's really a lot of food. So woman will be finished and will go on wood. And I'm now starting to train cavalry. Okay, come on. So that's exactly the same way. They will go behind and they will shoot at them. Thanks to this, camels will go closer to the deposit, and units will have a shorter walk. We'll have to do a shorter walk to bring food back to the deposit. So there are a lot of fleeing animals on the radio. So I will show you a little sum up of all of them just right now. So let's go. To finish with the fleeing animals, I will show you rabbits hunt, and you will see that rabbits are really not animals who deserve to be hunted, because they are really small, and skirmisher cavalry have really troubles to kill them in order to gather food. So as you can see, the unit try to shoot it a lot, but that's really difficult. It really takes a long time for only 50 food, so that's really not efficient, and I really disadvise to hunt rabbits. Well, we are done with fleeing animals, so I will now show you how to hunt passive animals. So passive animals are animals who don't react when you shoot at them. So let's talk. About passive animals, you should guys know that they are called like this because they won't react at all when you will shoot at them. So passive animals are goats and also bisons and chips. These animals are a good source of food because they every time are in groups and they represent relatively a lot of food, but how to say, the best way to hunt them is to, as soon as you see that you have these passive animals, you send units, and those units, so here for me it's a woman and a soldier, these units will kill the animals and will also prevent them to move, and thanks to this I will have all the passive animals close to each other on the same area, and I will be able to put a farmstead, and this farmstead will be really useful to gather the food with the cavalry I will train. So all goats are dead, so I train camels, I train soldiers, cavalry soldiers, and so as the farmstead isn't finished yet, my camels are gathering food and chicken near the CC, and soon they will go on these goats. Okay, so as I told, there are only three kind of passive animals, and I will propose you a summary of these animals in a few moments. So camels are gathering food, and that's really efficient. So let's do the summary just right now. It's now time, guys, to show you the defensive animals. So defensive animals are especially elephants and walruses. And these animals are named defensive because when you will shoot at them, they will run after you in order to kill you. That's really easy. So that's really interesting because it allows you to bring them where you want, and where we want is of course just next to the drop site. So here it will be the civic center, and let's start the record. Okay, so I'm training cavalry, and the first one I train will go for elephants, and others will go on chicken. So with this first cavalry, I will shoot at the first elephant, and I will run. I run, and I keep shooting others, still avoiding the elephants who shot at me. So the point will be to shoot all of these 5 elephants. So only 2 left. So I shoot again, and I keep avoiding them. And now it's done. They all are running after me. So I go behind my civic center, and the cavalry I trained will shoot at them when they will be just next to my civic center. So I shoot, I kill. So this one is perfect, just next to the civic center. That's really good. So of course, you need to move your first cavalry in order to not lose it. because if you lose it, you will have to do all again from the beginning. So that would be really bad. And of course, you make your first cavalry run around your civic center in order to avoid these elephants. And of course, again, while the rest of your cavalries will shoot at the running elephants. So as you can see, my cavalry has been attacked by the elephant, and elephants are really powerful. In 3 shots, they kill your unit. Also, you have to be really careful, That's really important. So now that all elephants are dead, I start to gather food. And if you guys check my food stock, you will see that it increases really fast. So of course, when you are on a savanna biome map and that you see that you have elephants, I really advise to hunt them like this, as I did. That's really interesting. Okay, so this was for elephants, and I will show you for walruses just right now. So now I will show you how to hunt walruses. So they are here. We are on the winter map, more a snowy one. And then I start to train 3 cavalry. I put a farm because I will need few food to train more cav. And my beginning cavalry will go to hunt. While this time, the other cavalry I will train will just wait the hunt to be finished. Okay, so I've shot 2 walruses. They follow me, so I have to avoid. So I do some kind of circles around them. You really need to be careful and precise. So 5. Okay, and the last one. It's okay. They all follow me. So now I will go behind my CC, my civic center, and the 3 cavalry I have will shoot the walruses when they will be just next to my civic center, as now. So shot, shot. The closer from the CC they are, the better it is. So we shoot again, and of course you keep being careful about your first cavalry, which was the hunter. Okay, and now we start hunting.